Good evening, everyone. We welcome you once again to the Athletics and Wellness Center of the campus of Earlham College as we bring you Heartland Collegiate Athletic Conference Volleyball tonight. The Earlham Quakers back home, 13-5 on the year, 1-0. In conference play, they'll be hosting the Yellow Jackets of Defiance, who come in at 6-8 overall, 1-0 in conference play. Great to have you with us here on the Farm Bureau Insurance with Kevin Shear pregame show. It was just days ago the Quakers made sure they were off to their best start in a decade with that 13-5 record. They beat Manchester on Saturday, a come-from-behind 3-2 win. They snapped a 63-match losing streak in the conference, picking up their first ever win since joining the HCAC, and it was a huge, huge win, and they're hoping to build off that momentum here tonight against the Yellow Jackets. By the way, the 13-5 start to start this season, the program's best since back in 2007. The Quakers have not won 15 games since the 1992 campaign, right now just 2 steps away from accomplishing that feat as well. It will not be easy. This is a Defiance team that is playing much better than their 6-8 record may indicate. When we come back on the Farm Bureau Insurance with Kevin Shear pregame show, we will scout this Defiance team. It is coming up next. Stay right there. This is Earlham Volleyball, right here on Radio Troy Digital Sports.
Some people are born lucky. Other people take luck into their own hands, avoid stepping on sidewalk cracks, and wouldn't dare walk under a ladder. But whether you're born with luck or make your own, when it comes to your insurance coverage, luck should have nothing to do with it. So talk to Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance today or visit them online at infarmbureau.com to purchase an auto policy. Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance. Stop knocking on wood.
Questions about your coverage in Wayne County? Call 765-962-9548 and ask for me, Kevin Shear.
Since 1994, Beach Automotive has provided motorists in the Richmond area with comprehensive auto repair services that include car and truck care, alignment, brakes, tires, engine, transmission, and more. You'll be hard-pressed to find the same level of expertise that our auto mechanic specialists provide. For a high-performing vehicle, trust Beach Automotive. To learn more, call 765-966-8181. Beach Automotive, 110 East Main Street, Richmond.
Big Boys Pizza is now open in Richmond, located at 1015 East Main Street, next door to the Civic Theater. The menu has great sandwiches, pasta, salads, and of course, pizza. Come dine in, carry out, or have your food delivered day or night, at home or at the office. Other locations are in Connorsville and Brookville. Bring in a sports ticket after any game and receive 10% off your purchase. Ticket must be dated for the same day as your purchase. Dine in, take out, or delivery, Big Boys Pizza. 765-488-0023. Kate's Cages is the #1 indoor training facility for baseball and softball in Richmond by far. With top flight instructors, you will learn how to play the game the right way. Everything from pitching, hitting, catching, and fielding. Kate's Cages will also have the opportunity to participate in triple play fall ball, the softball academy, individual and team camps, and individual private workouts. Kate's Cages Baseball and Softball Indoor Training Facility, 1366 Rose City Boulevard. Call 993-2353 for more information.
For the past 35 years, Van Vliet Insurance has built a reputation of bringing a personal touch. That's because at Van Vliet, it's all about you, your needs, your life, and our town. Along with providing quality coverage to individuals, families, and local businesses, we're proud of our community and the opportunity we have to protect your future within it. Van Vliet Insurance, an Erie Insurance representative. Hometown professionals at work for you.
Back here at the Athletics and Wellness Center in the Farm Bureau Insurance with Kevin Shear pregame show. This Defiance team coming in at 6-8. They've won their last 2, including their opener against a good Franklin team, 3-2, their last time out in the conference. They've now won 3 out of their last 4. They have beaten Earlham, of course, the Quakers, only 1 win in conference play, so they've never beaten this Defiance team. And the last time the Quakers even took a set from the Yellow Jackets, you have to go back to the 2011 season, in which they won by a final of 3-1. So it has not been a very close series over the last several years between these two teams. As far as the players go themselves, their numbers don't really stand out. They've got a lot of different players that'll really be a part of this team here tonight, just from a standpoint. They have no big stars. Marissa Window, 115 kills on the season, averaging 2.5. Also, Window, 410 total attacks. The attack percentage, not bad. Brooke Plummer, 228. Assists, Madison Hollis, watch for her tonight, 291, averaging 6.06 per set. In the digs department, Jaden Patridge, 316 digs coming in, averaging 6.58. And Jesse Davis in blocks, leading the way with 26. We'll watch for those players here tonight as the Yellow Jackets try to go to 2-0 in conference play. When we come back in a moment, the tail of the tape is coming up next. This is the Farm Bureau Insurance with Kevin Shear pregame show right here in Radio Troy Digital Sports.
Wish me luck, wish me luck. We've all said it. Thing is, life doesn't run on luck. For most people, it takes careful planning. A lot more than, say, crossing your fingers or toes. So talk to Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance. Because as your life changes, your life insurance coverage should do the same. And when it comes to your coverage, luck should have nothing to do with it. Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance. Stop knocking on wood.
Questions about your coverage in Wayne County? Call 765-962-9548 and ask for me, Kevin Shear.
At First Bank Richmond, we provide you with an excellent banking experience. Whether it's personal checking, savings, mortgage loans, consumer loans, retail lending, or trust and investments, you can count on First Bank Richmond. First Bank Richmond has been serving the Richmond area since 1887. For more information, give them a call at 962-2581 or go to their website at firstbankrichmond.com.
Best One Tire and Service has been committed to our partners since 1948. With more than 250 locations in 26 states, Best One puts over 1 million tires on the road every year. Superior tires, expert service, competitive prices. Best One Tire and Service, where the best costs less.
Hi, I'm Roger Clark with Best One of Richmond. Because Best One is one of Bridgestone's largest retailers, we offer exclusive Bridgestone savings. Visit us in Richmond to save on Bridgestone tires today.
We're back once again here at the Athletics and Wellness Center, the campus of Earlham College. This is the Farm Bureau Insurance with Kevin Shear pregame show. Time to take a look at these two teams in a couple of the major categories as we go to the tail of the tape. Brought to you by Square Donuts of Richmond. Again, you look at the numbers, you're going to think, boy, Earlham ought to be heavily favored in this one. Look at the attack numbers, 1767 for Defiance. The Quakers, almost 800 more attacks at 2598. In the digs department, 400 more, 888 for Defiance, 1,252 for the Quakers. The assist numbers also very lopsided there. 453 is the team for Defiance. The Quakers at 794. And in the kills department, 500 for Defiance, 830 for the Quakers. And you look at those offensive numbers, you get a pretty good idea of just how much better this Earlham team is on the offensive side of the net. By the way, Ashley Burton, the reigning HCAC Volleyball Offensive Player of the Week, tallying 4.36 kills per set and a .393 attack percentage last week. Those are some big numbers, and Ashley Burton, well-deserved as the Offensive Player of the Week in the HCAC. All right, when we come back on the Farm Bureau Insurance with Kevin Shear pregame show, we're about ready to get this one underway. Tonight's match being brought to you in part by your Richmond area Subways. And each day of the week, you can get a different 6-inch sub. No artificial flavors or colors, only $3.50. Every Friday, it's the tuna. Saturday, the Black Forest ham. And Sunday, the meatball marinara. Treat yourself at Subway. 4 locations in Richmond and Hagerstown. Subway, eat fresh. We'll be back in a moment. This is Earlham Volleyball right here on Radio Troy Digital Sports.
It's summertime, the kids are home, and traffic on your carpet is pretty heavy. Let Georgia Direct install stain-proof, waterproof carpet that's easy to take care of and gives your home a fresh new look. Georgia Direct has great-looking carpet, colorful tile, beautiful hardwood flooring, and more. And for the kitchen, the Georgia Direct showroom features lots of new cabinets and design ideas. Georgia Direct in Richmond, National Road East, exit 156A, just off I-70, next to Red Lobster. For price, selection, experience, and service, it's Georgia Direct. product.
Not all insurance agents are the same. Choosing the right one can make a big difference in price, service, and value. That's why you should choose Harrington Hoke Insurance. As an independent agent, they don't work for an insurance company. They work for you, the client. And their job is to get to know you, your family, and your business so that they can help you develop an insurance plan that is just for you. Serving Richmond and all of Indiana since 1933, Harrington Hoke Insurance, we got this.
Hey, this is Steve, and out of Jiffy Lube the other day, a customer came in and said, Steve, this was my 100th oil change on this car, and you've done them all.
Hi, my name is George Farrell, and I've been coming to Jiffy Lube for over 14 years. I recently just had my 100th oil change. I'd like to thank Steve Funkhauser and his staff for the great service that they've provided me over the years. Thank you to all, and I would recommend anyone to come to Jiffy Lube to get their car serviced.
Jiffy Lube, #1 in customer satisfaction for a reason.
Little Sheba's Restaurant and Zini's Place. Come join us in Richmond at 175 Fort Wayne Avenue or at our newest location in Centerville at 129 East Main Street. Grab one of our gourmet pizzas, a deluxe sandwich, steak or fresh salad, and an ice-cold beer or your favorite wine. Featuring live music every Tuesday, Friday, and Saturday, plus more in our smoke-free environment. 10% discount with a valid student ID. It's better than being home. New Vision Sports is a training program that focuses on the training and improvement of the serious-minded athlete, including all ages and skill levels. From creating customized workout plans to providing ongoing motivation and support, New Vision strives to help you achieve your training goals. Their trainers use a variety of effective workout plans based on your specific goals. New Vision Sports, 977-5831, or go to their website, newvisionsports.com. That's New Vision Sports with a Z.
As an internet service provider, Parallax Systems offers reliable residential high-speed internet service and business service. With a fiber backbone reaching over 150 miles, we have created a multifaceted delivery system. Our dark fiber leasing has proved beneficial to public and private sectors alike. Parallax serves Wayne County and surrounding areas. Parallax Systems, when speed matters, a division of Richmond Power and Light.
At the Reed Orthopedic Center, our physicians and support team devote themselves to helping you return to a healthy and active lifestyle. Our expertise includes shoulder, elbow, foot, ankle, hand, wrist, hip, and knee injuries, as well as pain management and rehabilitation, and school athletic training programs and sports medicine. We are committed to providing you with the best possible orthopedic treatment that we can. To request an appointment at the Reed Orthopedic Center, call 765-935-8905.
Drive in for the win and drive out with savings. It's a savings drive only at Wetzel Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram. Choose from our huge selection and drive away with a win. Right now, you can save up to $7,000 on every Cherokee in stock. Or lease a new Jeep Compass Latitude from only $218 a month for 24 months. Or how about saving over $5,000 on most Pacifica and Grand Caravan models in stock? Drive in for savings during the savings drive at Wetzel Chrysler Richmond.
For over 30 years, Reynolds Plumbing has been keeping the Richmond-Wayne County area running. Whether on commercial properties, restaurants, or residential, they've done quality plumbing, heating, and air work for thousands of customers. In a small town, a company like theirs cannot stay in business for as long as they have without being very good at what they do. It's not just about quality work, it's about customer service. If that's the kind of experience you want on your next plumbing or HVAC job, then Reynolds Plumbing has you covered. Call Reynolds Plumbing today at 966-0994. For over a century, Richmond Power and Light has been providing safe, reliable energy to the citizens and businesses of Richmond and the surrounding area. Through their dedicated and talented employees, they are advancing their tradition of exceptional service through new technology, training, and efficiency in everything they do. Richmond Power and Light provides reliable, low-cost energy and technology services in a customer-focused, environmentally responsible, safety-conscious manner. Richmond Power and Light. Together we make powerful partners. We're back once again here at the Athletics and Wellness Center. The Quakers and the Yellow Jackets, both teams again at 1-0 in the HCAC. We'll get a chance at some point to run down those updated standings. Yellow Jackets will be attacking from right to left in this opening set. So they'll be in their all-black uniforms other than the libero tonight. Quakers in their home whites on the left. Last time the Quakers were here at home, we go back again to a big matchup. They beat Cincinnati Christian, and Cincinnati Christian gave them everything they wanted in that one before the Quakers pulled out a 3-1 win. Megan Hediger starting. Ashley Burton today. Angelica Carpio getting the start. Naomi Onjanko, Lauren Jackson, Carly Federico also starting for the Quakers. See if they made any changes. I don't see anybody making a change there for the Quakers, so they'll go with that lineup. Tonight for Defiance, they'll go with Morgan Porter along with Madison Hollis, Emma Seitz. Jenny Davis, we'll keep an eye on Davis. Abigail Cronin and Jessie Davis. The libero tonight is Jaden Patridge. So we're ready to get this one underway as the Yellow Jackets will have it side out. And this match underway here tonight from the Athletics and Wellness Center. Great to have you with us. Quakers on the attack. Returned by the Yellow Jackets. Quakers set it up to Burton in the middle, and Burton, boy, we talked about offense. She is about as automatic as you can get, the reigning Offensive Player of the Week in the HCAC. Angelica Carpio on the serve for the Quakers. She went deep and went right at Abigail Cronin. Nothing there for the Yellow Jackets. Back again to Burton, and then blocked out of bounds up front off of Emma Seitz. And a good start for the Quakers, and especially Ashley Burton. Burton out of Chittard High School in Indianapolis, a junior, and there's an ace for Megan Hediger, and the Quakers off to a great start, 3-0 here in the open set. I'm going to take that back, not Burton, but back to Carpio. Carpio again, the jump serve for the Quakers, going deep and just long. First service error for the Quakers, and by the way, you can follow along tonight, live stats on GoEarlham.com. In for the Quakers will be Izzy Cardwell, a defensive specialist out of Valley Village, California. She'll come in for Carpio. Side out now for Defiance. Sydney Unger serving. She's out of Frankfort, Indiana. Played at Clinton Central High School. Quakers on the attack. Right side, Federico. Back to the near side. Nothing there again for the Yellow Jackets. Burton found that open hole in the back. And the Quakers lead it 4-1. Boy, Burton, what a start. Sydney Amaluxon coming in for the Quakers. Also coming in that front row, and Julia Stewart, the outside hitter out of Seattle. What a year she is having as well. That freshman class, they have been a huge shot in the arm for this Quaker volleyball team. To the outside, there she is. I'll tell you what, a big hit by Stewart. Yellow Jackets went soft. They went wide to the outside, and Porter cannot get it to go, and the Quakers now lead it 5-1. Serving again, Amaluxon. Yellow Jackets to the backside. Hediger unable to hold that one, as that was a strong outside hit. Emma Seitz out of Toledo, just a sophomore. And we're now 5-2, side out for the Yellow Jackets. That is Seitz. Quakers to the outside again. They went right back to Stewart, and Stewart with the kill. And the Quakers now lead it 5-4, side out now for Burton. Quakers come back, and it'll be on Jonko in on the front line along with Jackson, as well as Julia Stewart. Boy, don't play that if you're a Defiance. You played it right to Stewart, and she made you pay for it. +5, Quakers side out. Here's Burton. Another good serve. Went back to the middle in the deepest part of the floor. Great block up front. Jackson was there on Jonko there. That's just inside the line, out of the reach of Ashley Burton. Point will go to Defiance. Side out, Yellow Jackets. Morgan Zhang will come in. And that's going to be Brooke Plummer, number 9, not number 8. So number 9, again, Brooke Plummer coming into the lineup. Here's Stewart. And Stewart with another kill. Out of the Earlham lineup is Cardwell. Carpio once again back in on the front row, and side out Quakers. Here's Jackson. Jackson has that left-handed serve. Yellow Jackets went soft and found that opening in the upper right corner. And the point will go to the Yellow Jackets. That's Jesse Davis, the sophomore of Delta, Ohio. 8-4, Quakers lead it by 4. Side out Yellow Jackets here in the opening set. Well, the Quakers will come back here as they'll go in the middle. Carpio there for the Quakers. Yellow Jackets come back at the point to the outside. It looked like that may have been Brooke Plummer, number 9. And the Quakers lead now at 3. Side out again for Defiance. Another good jump serve, a lot of top spin. Here's Carpio. Upper left, nothing there. Rotating back to the right side, the Yellow Jackets went after again with Plummer to that side, tried to get it cross court. Here is Stewart again. Hedinger, nice job in the back row. And Onjonko able to sneak that one by the outstretched arms of Unger on that front row. Quakers get the point. Earlham now leading at 9-5, side out. Here is Stewart on the serve. Went deep and just inside the line. Patridge took a look back. She thought maybe it was going to go long, but the Quakers, nice serve. Once again by Stewart. +5 Quakers, this time a service error. Stewart went to that back zone again, nothing there. Patridge out of Toledo, Ohio, a senior, will now be serving for the Yellow Jackets. -4 here in the first set. See her coming to your picture right there. See if the Quakers will come to the near side and cross-court attack by Carpio. By the way, Federico is in. They go back to the middle, and that's going to be a point. Onjonko in the middle on the attack. And Earlham leads it by 5. Onjonko out. Burton back in. And this pretty good front row here of Carpio, along with Federico and Burton. Yellow Jackets in the middle, and it went just inside the line. Point Yellow Jackets. Pretty good kill that time for Defiance. Side out. Here's Abigail Cronin out of Lambertville, Michigan. She's a sophomore. -4. Quakers, not a very good set. Sent deep by Federico. Back to the middle. And, boy, there's a big hole right there, and Seitz found it. Point Defiance. Quakers will have to do a better job in the rotation to the middle. Head coach Lauren Horton up off the bench talking to that back row. Side out again for Defiance. Quakers to the outside. Federico is there, went deep, and it went long. And it's a 2-point advantage now for the Quakers. Opening set here at the Athletics and Wellness Center. Quakers looking to go to 2-0 in the Heartland Collegiate Athletic Conference. Federico on the back road. Here is a attack by Matea. Denisha Matea is in. That one hit into the net. Point Quakers. So Matea in for the Quakers. She was playing that back row. Side out Quakers, and this will be Angelica Carpio. Boy, deep in the corner and just narrowly missed that one. Service error Quakers, 12-10. Back in will be Cardwell. Side out Yellow Jackets. Here is Sydney Unger. Mentioned Unger a couple of moments ago, the senior out of Frankfort, Indiana. To the middle. Boy, there she is again. That is Ashley Burton. She continues to play like that. She may be named the Offensive Player of the Week again. Quakers will bring Stewart back in. Also coming back in will be Amalexon. Yellow Jackets to the left. Good job again by Hedinger on the backside. Burton pushed it to the near side. The set A little bit out of her reach. Jackson to the outside to Stewart, and that's just inside the line. Again, another nice attack. Deep and just behind that back row. And we've got a timeout on the floor. Quakers lead this one 14-10 on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard.
At Square Donuts, we take our donuts seriously, and apparently so do our customers. Square Donuts is by far the #1 donut shop in Richmond. At Square Donuts, we bake our donuts, cinnamon rolls, long johns, and many other varieties fresh daily. Donuts became our family tradition and business in 1967, and we've continued through 3 generations. Square Donuts in Richmond has 2 locations, including 1241 Northwest 5th Street and 3637 East Main in the Hoppy Jeweler Plaza. Square Donuts of Richmond. We never cut corners and never will.
Hey, today's game being brought to you in part by Jason Wise of Better Homes and Gardens First Realty Group. He has an idea for an alternative fundraiser for your school group or nonprofit. If you list, buy, or refer a customer and mention this promotion, he'll donate 10% of what he makes on the transaction to the school group or nonprofit of your choice in your name. Tell your friends, family, and colleagues to mention this offer when listing with Jason Wise at Better Homes and Gardens First Realty Group. Give him a call at 969-30-400. Quakers +4 and side out. Defiance again unable to do anything on the attack. There's Burton again. It was touched. Well, at least I thought it was touched. The official said it was not, so the point will go to Defiance. 14-11, side out. Now for the Yellow Jackets, here's Emma Seitz, the sophomore out of Toledo. And again, the Quakers lead it by 3, service error for the Yellow Jackets. And now the Quakers will have Ashley Burton serving. Good serve by Burton. Let's see if the Yellow Jackets can do anything with it this time. Nice block up front. Anjanka was there. Jackson was there. And they finally will blow that one as 4 hits there by the Yellow Jackets. Quakers get the point. And now lead at 16-11. They went on with the attack. That was Abigail Cronin on this left side. Let's see if they'll go back to Cronin. No, they'll go to the right. Jackson unable to save that. 1 point goes to Defiance. 16-12. Side out Yellow Jackets. Here's Madison Hollis. -4. Emma Luxon. Here is Stewart down the line, and the point to the Quakers. Carpio is in. Izzy Cardwell will sit down. And again, Jackson on the serve. Went right back into the middle against that Defiance defense. Here is Stewart again with the kill. Boy, the Quakers just so much better offensively than they had been for the last several years, as Coach Horton has done a great job, her and her staff, in the recruiting efforts. That'll go long, but it was touched by the Quakers. 18-13. Side out Yellow Jackets. Here's Porter out of Defiance, Ohio, playing in her hometown. Quakers will be guilty of the double hit that time, so the point will again go to the Yellow Jackets. And we're at a 4-point lead. Side out again for Defiance. Good serve, a lot of top spin as the Quakers go to Carpio to the outside. The Yellow Jackets will push it. And Jackson tried to get it in the air, no one there. Point Defiance, and it's 18-15. Here's Porter once again. Little rally put together here by the Yellow Jackets. Good top spin. Boy, it has a lot of curve down. Quakers to the outside, and there she is again. Boy, you can take Julia Stewart along with Ashley Burton. And if you throw Federico in there on that front row, they are very tough to beat. Here is Stewart. Quakers lead it by 4. Yellow Jackets to the middle. And they went deep in that back row. Nobody was there. Jackson came up. Or take that back. Stewart came up. The only one in the back row at the moment was Hediger. Quakers make a change as Matea comes back in. Side out Yellow Jackets. And here is Patridge. Quakers lead it by 3. It's Federico. Yellow Jackets back to the near side. Davis tried to get the point. Nice job by Carpio. And that falls in. Quakers point. That play was made possible because of Carpio going to the floor. Megan Hediger now with the serve for Earlham. Leading it by 4 in the first set. Yellow Jackets went to the outside with Davis. Quakers come back. That's Burton in the middle. Saved and able to return it is Defiance. Here's a kill attempt by Burton. Did it again. Ball kept in the air, and Hediger can't save that one. Point will again go to Defiance. That is going to be Brooke Plummer with the point. And it's down to a 3-point lead. Side out Yellow Jackets. Here's Abigail Cronin once again. Quakers trying to get this oh so important opening set. There's a service error. Quakers lead it by 4. And side out now for Angelica Carpio. Quakers will bring out of the lineup Denisha Matea. She's limping a little bit, like she may have sprained her ankle. Boy, big time hit just inside the line. The kill by Emma Seitz. 3-point lead. Side out again for the Yellow Jackets. Back in for Earlham will be Izzy Cardwell. She'll be on that back row as Carpio will take a seat. Yellow Jackets trying to get back into this one here in this first set. Little delay on the attempt there by Federico. And, boy, that one just outside the antenna. Good effort there by Cardwell. It is now a 2-point set right here, and the Quakers get a timeout. We will take a timeout as well on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard. Quakers lead it by 2.
Summit Computer Systems is a full-service computer manufacturing and support company founded in 1997. They partner with businesses and individuals to provide computer systems, hardware service, support, design services, high-speed wireless internet, network design, and more. Summit Computers, 1427 Chester Boulevard in Richmond. Give them a call at 939-2120.
We're back here at the Athletics and Wellness Center. By the way, the Quakers, after today, they'll be back here Saturday. Of course, they have to go to Marion for a non-conference matchup coming up in just a couple of days. That'll be on Friday. Then they'll come back with a conference matchup against Franklin on Saturday. That is a 1 o'clock start time. And we will have that match for you right here on Radio Troy Digital Sports. It's going to be tough going to Marion on a Friday night and then turning around and playing a very good Franklin team coming up on Saturday. Quakers lead it by 2, side out Yellow Jackets. Opening set here at the Athletics and Wellness Center. See how the Quakers will defend this. Can they get the offense going again? That one going deep, and the point, Federico. Just another option for this Earlham volleyball team. Many options they have now. Sydney Emelexon, the sophomore at Wichita Falls, Texas, on the serve for the Quakers. Yellow Jackets to the outside, down the line. That's a kill by Porter, So Porter will make it a 2-point set. And that's a service error again. That's the second time by Seitz. And the Quakers lead it by 3. Burton with a side out. Well, this first set is so important. Get this one and really put the pressure on the other team. They've got to win the next one. You hate to go down 2-0, though we know the Quakers able to come back. Stewart to the outside. Nice save on the backside by Patridge. Here's Stewart again. Good rotation to the outside. Quakers able to get a hand on that one. Here is Stewart again. Yellow Jackets, the back set, and that's going to go long. Jesse Davis unable to get it in, and we have now made it to set point. Ashley Burton again on the serve. See if the Quakers can put it away right here. And again, the hole open in the middle. The point good by Porter. And Earlham has been vulnerable in the middle in this opening set. Burton is out. Megan Henniger, the defensive specialist, on that back row along with Ameluxon as well as Cardwell. Still set point, the middle, and it's short as Onjonko unable to get that one to fall. And the lead at 2, side out once again for the Yellow Jackets. This will be Madison Hollis, the sophomore out of Burlington, Kentucky. Set point once again. See how the Quakers react to this one. Here is Stewart. Just inside the attack line. Soft again. I'll tell you what, that has worked. Jesse Davis able to go soft, and it is now 24-23, and we've got another timeout on the floor. On the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard, Quakers leading it by 1.
Finding a used car dealership you can trust is not an easy thing to do, but for me, the choice was an easy one. I went to Tony's Car Sales in Richmond. I purchased my last 2 cars from Tony's and couldn't be happier with the service. They didn't pressure me, and they worked with me through the entire process. If you're in the market for a great used vehicle, get to Tony's Car Sales in Richmond, 250 National Road West, or give them a call at 962-5665. Go to their website, tonyscarsales.com.
Well, we mentioned in the pregame that this Defiance volleyball team, their record is deceiving at 6-8. They played a very good schedule, and they said they've won 3 out of their last 4, so there's no doubt that momentum is certainly on their side coming into this one here tonight, but the Quakers also have a lot of momentum coming into this one. But we've got a close one here in the opening set. Quakers trying to put it away. And there's a service error, and that's going to do it. So the Quakers will take the first set. We will head to set number 2 coming up in just a couple of moments. Stay right there. This is Earlham Volleyball right here on Radio Troy Digital Sports.
Drive in for the win and drive out with savings. It's a savings drive only at Wetzel Ford. Choose from our huge selection and drive away with a win. Right now, you can lease a 2017 Fusion S for only $249 a month for 36 months. Or lease a 2018 Flex for only $339 a month for 36 months. Or save over $4,500 and get 1.9% APR for 60 months on our huge selection of F-150 XLTs. Drive in for great savings during the Savings Drive at Wetzel Ford Richmond.
For over 30 years, Reynolds Plumbing has been keeping the Richmond-Wayne County area running. Whether on commercial properties, restaurants, or residential, they've done quality plumbing, heating, and air work for thousands of customers. In a small town, a company like theirs cannot stay in business for as long as they have without being very good at what they do. It's not just about quality work, it's about customer service. If that's the kind of experience you want on your next plumbing or HVAC job, then Reynolds Plumbing has you covered. Call Reynolds Plumbing today at 966-0994. Mancino's is family-friendly, serving fresh grinders, pizza, pasta, and salads daily. They serve great food priced for family budgets. And whether it's one of their homemade grinders, salads, or pizza, there's sure to be something for everyone in your family. Our baking process may cost a little more and take more time, but the end result of freshness and flavor make the real difference in all of Mancino's award-winning products. Mancino's of Richmond. Give them a call at 966-1161 or go to their website, mancinosofrichmond.com.
Our community. It's where we live. It's where we work. It's where we play. At West End Bank, we're not just in the community, we're a part of the community. And that's why we support over 100 programs for local nonprofits and schools, including our financial literacy program that positively impacts countless students throughout the area. You bank locally, so we give back locally to watch people grow with endless possibilities.
Back here at the Athletics and Wellness Center, a reminder you can follow along live stats on GoEarlham.com. Here's how the first set went, 37-34, Quakers in the attack category, 16 kills for Defiance, 14 for the Quakers, 4 attack errors by Defiance, 3 by Earlham. Boy, a 353 hit percentage by Defiance, Quakers at 297, 16 assists for Defiance, Quakers with 13, 2 service aces for the Quakers, 4 service errors for the Yellow Jackets, 3 for the Quakers, 18 digs for Defiance, and 12 for the Quakers. So those again after the first set. And now we'll go to the ever so important second set. Quakers will now be attacking right to left. Well, the numbers really showed that Defiance played extremely well in that first set. Carpio serving out of Tucson, Arizona, sophomore. This is a group, if this stays together, this could be a very special group, not only the rest of this year, but next year as well. And not a good start for the Quakers. Service error for Earlham. Cardwell back in for the Quakers. Side out Yellow Jackets. This will be Sidney Unger now serving. And a good serve right in front of Cardwell. Unger again with the serve. Boy, you win that first set. Quakers had to struggle to get the set won. You've got to come back and play with some momentum. And boy, that's what you do right there. If you want to get things going, you give it to her, and she'll get it done for her. That's Ashley Burton. We call her the moneymaker. Side out Quakers. Amaluxon on the serve. Yellow Jackets to the outside. Burton was there. Jackson there off the block of Porter. And Earlham coming right back. So not only will Ashley Burton do it for you offensively, able to make a contribution on defense as well. Amaluxon again with the serve. Yellow Jackets come to the near side. That is Seitz. And the point will go to the Yellow Jackets. Back in for Defiance, Jesse Davis. As Seitz will sit down. Side out now. Here is Marissa Window. So Window serving. Henniger to the outside, Stewart. Stewart trying to find the hole in the middle. Unable to do so. And there's a hit. That goes off the ceiling. You play that one here. And the point will go to Defiance. 4-2. Yellow Jackets with the lead here in the second set. Window again on the serve. I would imagine maybe the Quakers trying to get some respect as we have a net violation called against the Quakers. But you go back to their win over Manchester, and people may think, well, that's just a fluke. And I think the Quakers want to prove tonight that's not going to be the case. So they may be pressing at times here tonight, but so far from the attack line, Stewart, good block on the front row by Hollis. Quakers make the return as Cardwell gives it back. Nothing there on the attack for Defiance, and Burton in the middle has it blocked, and getting a hand on it, Davis. Quakers now down by their biggest margin in either of the two sets at 4. Side out once again for the Yellow Jackets. Quakers will go to the outside to Stewart down the line, and that is out. That's a tough call. You can hear the Earlham fans. They thought that ball was in. I thought it was awful close. But the official, probably about 60 feet away, makes the call, but he's right down the line. Here's Burton, and Burton with a point. The moneymaker again for the Quakers. On Jonko coming back in and leaving the lineup will be Megan Hedinger. Yellow Jackets also bringing back in Jaden Patridge, the libero. To the outside. Good job there by Cardwell. Here's Stewart again. Just got that one over the top of the net. The rotation to the backside. That is long. And Defiance thought that someone touched it. The official said no. Quakers get the point. 7-4. Side out again for Burton. A little soft tap there. Stewart goes to the floor. Good job by Jackson with the left hand. Boy, Stewart sacrificing to keep that one alive for Earlham. To the middle, and the kill there by Onjonko. 7-5. Quakers down by 2. Momentum in favor again of Earlham. Here is Ashley Burton. See what Defiance will try to do. The set, there's some miscommunication. And I'll tell you what, Jesse Davis was heading to the outside. The set by Hollis came back to the inside. Quakers get the point. And Earlham now down by 1. Burton again. I don't know what her numbers are as far as the points she has scored here, but she is really leading the Quakers again. Boy, I tell you what, another good effort by Jackson. Couldn't get out of the way. Stewart nearly ran over the top of her. Quakers give up the point. Let me check here. Burton at 7.0 and Stewart at 8.0. And you can tell the way they both played. Side out again for Defiance. Quakers unable to play that one. 9-6, Yellow Jackets. And serving once again will be Madison Hollis out of Burlington, Kentucky. Quakers to the outside. Stewart, good block up front, and they're going to get the Quakers on a net violation. And Earlham down by 4. They were down by 4 just moments ago. Yellow Jackets again. Side out. Boy, and a terrible serve there. That was awful. Hollis, I think she may have lost that on the way up because it was pretty awkward from the time it came out of her hand. Side out Jackson for the Quakers. Earlham down by 3. Yellow Jackets, nothing. They've given up several offensive opportunities. Jackson back to the middle. Onjonko keeps it alive. Yellow Jackets again from just inside the attack line with the left hand. That is Plummer. Quakers come back. Stewart went cross court. Good defense there by Unger. And then the deep hit. Hedinger unable to come up with it. And the Quakers now trail it by 4, 11-7. Side out Yellow Jackets. This is Morgan Porter. You'll see her coming to your picture here in just a couple of moments. And she has one of those running jump serves, and there it is. Hedinger again keeps the head down, keeps the ball straight. Carpio off the left side, cross-court attack, nothing there. On the rotation to the back, the strong hit by Plummer with the left hand, no. Here's Stewart again. They try to go cross-court, can't get it to go. Patridge on the return, Quakers to the middle. Onjonko looking for the soft touch in the middle of that defense. Here's Jackson, and the rotation to the backside. It goes out of play. Carpio there, and the Quakers get the point off of, I think that was number 11, Jenny Davis, off that left side. Side out Quakers. Here is Julia Stewart. Defiance again will go upper left to Jenny Davis. Quakers come back. That is Fedorenko. To the middle, they went soft. Fedorenko able to make the rotation over, and they're going to get the double hit called against the Quakers. Well, that was a good job, though, Fedorenko coming over to make sure they didn't go soft, because Defiance has done that several times. Emma Seitz will come in. Side out again for the Yellow Jackets, and here is Patridge. Quakers trying to get past that -4 barrier. Just inside the attack line on the little soft touch Fedorenko. Once again, Henniger on the backside. Here is the point, good by Anjanko. So down to 3. Henniger ready to serve for the Quakers. To the middle. That's a pretty good hit again. That's Seitz. Seitz at 5'10". And the Quakers again down by 4. Side out, Yellow Jackets. Here is Abigail Cronin. Boy, neither team able to get much of a run going. Boy, though the early lead by the Yellow Jackets, they've been able to sustain it. Jackson keeps it alive for the Quakers. Yellow Jackets off the return with Fedorenko there to get it back once again. And boy, Henniger keeps it alive for the Quakers. Off the right arm of Carpio. The middle attack push deep, and too deep by Seitz. Quakers get the point. Here is Carpio for Earlham. 13-10, Defiance on top, second set. Again to the outside as Seitz with the point. And Earlham again down by 4 here in this second set. Carpio is out. Back in the lineup will be Izzy Cardwell. Side out for Defiance. Here is Sydney Unger. Quakers again will go to Fedorenko. That's going to be long. Well, they need to get some going here pretty quick, and I think you have a solution to do so if you can get your leading scorer back in, Ashley Burton. Get her involved in the offense. Another good serve, and it was intended Jackson for Burton, and she mistimed her jump, and the Quakers down by 6. Timeout on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard. Quakers trail this one 16-10. This is Earlham Volleyball and Radio Troy Digital Sports. Tonight's match being brought to you in part by your Richmond area Subways. Each day of the week you can get a different 6-inch sub with no artificial flavors or colors, only $3.50. Every Monday it's the sweet onion chicken teriyaki, Tuesday the oven roasted chicken, and then Wednesday the turkey breast. Treat yourself at Subway, 4 locations in Richmond and Hagerstown. Subway, eat fresh. Back at the Athletics and Wellness Center. Quakers got the timeout. They are down by 6. Need to get a stop and get a little run going. Here's Burton, the short set, pushed it deep and found the open hole. Amaluxon in now for the Quakers. Stewart back in on the front row. Amaluxon, another good serve. Yellow Jackets, the rotation to the right. That was Seitz again. To the outside, short. And a point there as Porter went short. Quakers again down by 6. Side out, Yellow Jackets. Here is Window. Here is the offensive player of the week. And that is Ashley Burton. And again, when you've needed a point, you go to Burton. See if the Quakers can rally right here. Quaker football team showing up to support the volleyball team here tonight. Boy, that's a big-time hit on the outside. That is Porter with the point. Side out again for the Yellow Jackets as Madison Hollis will now be serving for Defiance, +6 here in the second set. Quakers went back to the middle on Jonko. Here is Stewart to the outside, kept alive by the Yellow Jackets. Quakers back to Stewart again. Good rotation and good defense so far by the Yellow Jackets, and they'll get the point. This time it's Plummer. And it's all Yellow Jackets now here in the second set. Yellow Jackets serving again. Here's Hollis. Well, will be interesting. We'll see how the Quakers will respond. Stewart has it blocked back. Hedinger unable to come up with it. And there's that magic number 20. You get to 20, and it's certainly a psychological edge for the team of the 20. And the Quakers now down by their biggest margin in either of the two sets at 8. Hedinger on the return. Quakers again unable to do anything with it on offense. Here come the Yellow Jackets off the attack. That's Plummer with the left hand. Quakers able to survive it. Returned again by Defiance. That's Porter. Here is Stewart to the outside. Another nice block up front. Back to Stewart again. Went cross court. Defiance able to get another stop. Here's Porter. Good job again on that backside for the Quakers and Cardwell. Good volley back and forth. Point played well right here. And nice job take that back. That's going to be Amalexon for the Quakers. We go back and forth. Amalexon again. Here's Stewart. Block. Hediger goes to the floor. Back to the outside. Stewart from the attack line. We are going back and forth in this one. Hediger at the net. Jackson on Jonko. Point Defiance. Wow. I got everybody up here in this one. An exciting point there, won by Defiance. Side out Yellow Jackets, leading it by 9. Quakers did everything they could, but Defiance stopping the Quakers at every turn. Stewart went down the line, nothing there. Back to the outside again. Nice block up front on Jonko and Stewart. Once again, Porter tried to find that soft spot in the middle. The set, the hit by Cardwell went deep to the middle and the point. The middle attack, we haven't seen much of that, but Jesse Davis there again for the Yellow Jackets. And the Quakers down by 10, and they need another timeout. We, too, will take a timeout on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard. Quakers trail this one by 10.
Some people are born lucky. Other people take luck into their own hands, avoid stepping on sidewalk cracks, and wouldn't dare walk under a ladder. But whether you were born with luck or make your own, when it comes to your insurance coverage, luck should have nothing to do with it. So talk to Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance today or visit them online at infarmbureau.com to purchase an auto policy. Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance. Stop knocking on wood.
Questions about your coverage in Wayne County? Call 765-962-9548 and ask for me, Kevin Shearer.
Well, the Quakers down by 10 here in this second set. Boy, they played that previous point as well as you've seen anyone play. As the Quakers got a timeout, head coach Lauren Horton and her staff talking to her team, and I don't think they responded as well as she had hoped they would here in this second set after winning the opening set 25-22, but it's going to be awful hard to come back in this set. So you just kind of have so many things go right, especially when the other team is at 22. You just can't make any mistakes the rest of the way, and then you've got to get a really good rally going. Just the odds are against you. Here is the serve again by Hollis. Quakers to the outside to Stewart. Went cross court. Defended well again by the Yellow Jackets, but then up front on Jonko there. Well, there's your first one. And again, you can only do it one at a time as the Quakers will have it side out. Here's Jackson on the serve. Defiance went back to the middle, and what do we think? We have a net violation against the Quakers. So Earlham will give up the point, now trailing it by 10. Side out again for the Yellow Jackets. This will be Porter. Quakers go to the middle on Jonko there. Boy, they've really played well. Speaking of Defiance on defense, they've just given nothing up to the Quakers. Stewart to the outside, blocked. Goes out of bounds off of Brooke Plummer. Quakers get the point. Side out Earlham. Here is Stewart. Julia Stewart. One again, the talented freshman on this Earlham team. Federico is back in. Quakers make that adjustment in the rotation. Jackson to the middle on Jonko and blocked up front. Give credit there where credit due. Jesse Davis. And we have now set point for the Yellow Jackets. Stewart out. Quakers will have to readjust and make the necessary changes for the third set unless they find a way to come back right here. Jaden Patridge now set to serve on set point. Quakers go to the outside and they go right at Federico in that cross court. Again, Federico went deep and found the hole. By the way, the set one in the first set was the first time the Quakers had won a set against Defiance since 2011. Quakers get another point. Henninger on the serve. That was a long dry spell broken. They were shut out for the last 5 years in a row by Defiance. Yellow Jackets unable to play it. They'll send it back. Quakers to the middle, and that is going to go long. Quakers thought it was touched. The officials did not see it, and that's going to do it for the second set. So now Earlham will have to adjust as they now trail this one or take that back. They now have this one tied at 1 apiece. On the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard, we will come back with a third set in a moment. This is Earlham Volleyball, Radio Troy Digital Sports.
Since 1994, Beach Automotive has provided motorists in the Richmond area with comprehensive auto repair services that include car and truck care, alignment, brakes, tires, engine, transmission, and more. You'll be hard-pressed to find the same level of expertise that our auto mechanic specialists provide. For a high-performing vehicle, trust Beach Automotive. To learn more, call 765-966-8181. Beach Automotive, 110 East Main Street, Richmond.
Big Boys Pizza is now open in Richmond, located at 1015 East Main Street, next door to the Civic Theater. The menu has great sandwiches, pasta, salads, and of course, pizza. Come dine in, carry out, or have your food delivered day or night, at home or at the office. Other locations are in Connorsville and Brookville. Bring in a sports ticket after any game and receive 10% off your purchase. Ticket must be dated for the same day as your purchase. Dine in, take out, or delivery, Big Boys Pizza. 765-488-0023. Kate's Cages is the #1 indoor training facility for baseball and softball in Richmond by far. With top flight instructors, you will learn how to play the game the right way. Everything from pitching, hitting, catching, and fielding. Kate's Cages will also have the opportunity to participate in triple play fall ball, the softball academy, individual and team camps, and individual private workouts. Kate's Cages Baseball and Softball Indoor Training Facility, 1366 Rose City Boulevard. Call 993-2353 for more information.
For the past 35 years, Van Vliet Insurance has built a reputation of bringing a personal touch. That's because at Van Vliet, it's all about you, your needs, your life, and our town. Along with providing quality coverage to individuals, families, and local businesses, we're proud of our community and the opportunity we have to protect your future within it. Van Vliet Insurance, an Erie Insurance representative. Hometown professionals at work for you.
We are now gearing up for the third set. Let's go ahead and check the numbers real quick here, and you can also check the numbers as well on GoEarlham.com. In the attacks, Quakers ahead 86-69. In kills, they trail 28-24. Attack errors, 10 by the Quakers, 7 by Defiance. The hitting percentage still heavily in favor of Defiance at 30 in the first two sets. That's crazy. 163 by the Quakers. Earlham 23 assists, Defiance 28. Service aces 3 by the Quakers, 2 by Defiance. 5 service errors by Defiance, 4 by the Quakers. And in digs, Quakers trail that one big time, 43-30 in the first 2 sets. So we will change sides. Quakers will attack from left to right. We are now guaranteed 4. Defiance will be serving first. So here we go. Crucial third set. Quakers, Federico back to Burton in the middle. Boy, Defiance played her well. Boy, that's a pretty good hit down the line. There is Seitz, Emma Seitz again. And a good start for the Yellow Jackets. Here's Abigail Cronin on the serve now for Defiance. Boy, not played well by Anjanko. That's Matea, excuse me. Back to the middle. This time the Yellow Jackets went inside. Jackson and Matea hits it into the net. Quakers down 2-0. They're going to have to find a way to get Burton going. Because when Burton goes, Quakers play much better. Quakers go again to the outside. Federico. Good strike that time by Seitz. Federico from the attack line. You got to be impressed again by this defense, and they're going to get a double hit that time on Defiance. But the way they've defended tonight, especially, we can go back to the first set, though. They lost at 25-22. They've defended well against this very powerful Earlham offense here tonight. Carpio on the serve. Back to the right side. There's Seitz again. Falls in right in front of Jesse Davis. And the Quakers able to tie this one at 2 apiece. Carpio again on the serve. Went back again to that right corner. Defiance unable to get Jesse Davis. Hits it long. Quakers now lead at 3-2. So after falling behind early, Quakers coming back here is the serve again by Carpio. Seitz. Carpio keeps it alive, as does Jackson. And then Matea hits it into the net for the second time. She just can't get any lift. See if they'll bring her out. Coming into the lineup for the Quakers will be Cardwell. Carpio will sit down. Unger serving now for the Yellow Jackets. Here's Burton. This time, instead of striking it hard, she pushed it deep. And that'll be a point off the left corner by Porter. And the Quakers down by 1. Here is Stewart back in. Leaving the lineup will be Matea. Unger serving again. Quakers to the outside, and they went again to Federico. So the Quakers back to Federico again. This time, instead going cross court, went down the line. That ball played off the ceiling for the second time. This time, Burton. Jesse Davis and Morgan Porter. Neither one could stop the power that time off the right hand of Ashley Burton. Sydney Amelexon on the serve. Boy, what a left hand by Jackson. Boy, Jackson caught everybody off guard that time. Just kind of wound up and hit that one hard. I don't think anyone was expecting it, especially Defiance. Middle attack. And Hedinger unable to keep it alive, as that point, that's going to be Jesse Davis once again for Defiance. Tied at 5, side out. Here is Jaden Patridge. Another good serve. Ameluxon to the outside. Jackson to Stewart. The Quakers a little bit short again at the net. 6-5. Defiance now leading it by 1 here in the third set. Ameluxon, Jackson, Stewart down the line, point. And they've been touched by Hollis. Quakers will bring Onjonko in. Hediger sitting down. And here's Ashley Burton. Boy, you hate to see that. Service error for the Quakers. Burton out, Hediger back in. And side out here for Madison Hollis, the sophomore out of Burlington, Kentucky. Boy, not played well again by the Quakers, and nice return, though, by Ameluxon. Middle attack. They went soft, and Onjonko there to make him pay for it. Quakers didn't bite that time, and Onjonko stayed right with it as Defiance looked to go back to that middle where they have found success tonight. Here's Jackson. That's going to be hit long by Jenny Davis. And the Quakers regain the lead 8-7. I was going to say the Quakers actually touched it, so we'll have to reverse the score here. 8-7 in favor of the Yellow Jackets. Onjonko in the middle. Here is Stewart. Another nice block by Seitz. And that's going to be good, just out of play. Carpio gets the point for the Quakers. And we're tied at 8. Ameluxon out. Stewart now serving for Earlham. Let's see where they'll try to attack now. See the head official now talking with Morgan Porter. And she will go back over to Bree Brenner, the head coach in her first season at Defiance. Played her college volleyball at Washington out of the Pac-12. And that's down the line, and it is in. That's a pretty good point right there. Quakers now lead at 9-8. Tell you what, Coach Brenner not happy with her team on that one at all. And that's going to be a service error by Jackson. And we are tied at 9 apiece. Good crowd here tonight to see the Quakers trying to win their 13th match of the season. Take that back, their 14th match. And there is Fedorenko. 10-9 Quakers. Burton back in, Onjonko out. Side out Megan Hediger. Defiance from the attack line. They've given up several offensive opportunities. Back to the outside with Seitz. Quakers able to play it well. Fedorenko had to wait for that one to come back. Kept alive. Good job. First off by Matea, and then Hediger. Defiance went back to the middle. Nothing there. Again, Fedorenko with the point. Quakers now lead it by 2. Well, you know right now there's a lot of energy being put out in this match here tonight. Both teams want to go to 2-0. Nice block. Carpio to the outside. Burton as well. Quakers lead it by 3. Timeout by the Yellow Jackets. We will take a timeout as well. Quakers on Wesley Bates Wealth Management Scoreboard, lead it by 3.
At First Bank Richmond, we provide you with an excellent banking experience. Whether it's personal checking, savings, mortgage loans, consumer loans, retail lending, or trust and investments, you can count on First Bank Richmond. First Bank Richmond has been serving the Richmond area since 1887. For more information, give them a call at 962-2581 or go to their website at firstbankrichmond.com.
It's summertime, the kids are home, and traffic on your carpet is pretty heavy. Let Georgia Direct install stain-proof, waterproof carpet that's easy to take care of and gives your home a fresh new look. Georgia Direct has great-looking carpet, colorful tile, beautiful hardwood flooring, and more. And for the kitchen, the Georgia Direct showroom features lots of new cabinets and design ideas. Georgia Direct in Richmond, National Road East, exit 156A, just off I-70, next to Red Lobster. For price, selection, experience, and service, it's Georgia Direct.
Quakers with a 3-point lead. Side out for Earlham. They'll try to build on that lead after the Defiance timeout. Yellow Jackets, that's a great hit as Jesse Davis just inside the back line, able to get the point. There's back to a 2-point lead. Now for Earlham. Here's Cronin. Well, the biggest separation we had was in that second set. There was a service error. Now, of course, the 10-point lead that Defiance had built up, eventually won it by 9. Here is Carpio on the serve, went deep middle. Seitz also trying to find the middle of that Quaker defense. Here's Jackson, the back set to Burton. Look out! Morgan Porter. I don't know how you stand there and take that. Or if Porter even saw it coming, you're in self-defense mode. Carpio again went deep middle. Seitz into the net. Quakers leaded by 5. This now their biggest lead of set number 3. On Halika Carpio doing the job here for the Quakers. This time she went to that deep corner. Going soft was Davis again, and boy, I tell you what. I just said a little bit ago, you want to get it going, Ashley Burton. She right now, it's awful early. There's a service error by Carpio, but you'd think she might be the leading candidate for the Offensive Player of the Year. We've got a long way to go, but she's off to a great start. Side out once again for the Yellow Jackets. That's Unger. Quakers go back to Burton, but that time it's blocked up front. Jesse Davis was one of those there. Also there was Madison Hollis. And if you want to stop Ashley Burton, you got to get 2 big bodies on her. Unger again on the serve. Jackson. Fedorenko went deep off the right side. Once again, here's Porter, and that's going to go out of play. Quakers point. And Earlham up by 5. Emma Luxon in. Stewart in. Quakers again able to rotate without losing a beat. Here's Emma Luxon. Nice serve. Porter had to run, and boy, I don't know where she found that opening off that left side and unable to get to it. Emma Luxon. Point for Defiance. Side out Yellow Jackets, and here's Patridge. That was a heck of a point that time by Porter. Just a freshman. Smart volleyball by Porter. Quakers go to Burton, and that's going to be long. Was it touched? Yes. And so a break there for the Quakers. They get the point. It was touched up front by the Yellow Jackets. And side out Burton. +5 here in the third set. Patridge on the return. Quakers set it up to the middle. And boy, I tell you what, if you can get back up there, as Onjonko can't do it, may have had a chance to make the return. Quakers lead it by 4. Megan Hedinger back in on that back line, the defensive specialist out of Germantown, Wisconsin. Coming in also for Defiance will be Brooke Plummer. She's out of Plain City, Ohio. Emma Luxon to the outside. Stewart. Another nice block. Hedinger can't keep it alive. That's pretty good front line when you think that Jenny Davis was up front. She along with Brooke Plummer. And here come the Yellow Jackets. They're not willing to go away yet. They didn't go away in the first set. Pretty much dominated the second set. The Quakers trying to hold on. Here is Stewart. Cross-court attack. Porter stops it. Back to the middle, and they got a double hit, I believe, there. Yes. Quakers by 4. Cardwell leaves. Side out Quakers. Here's Jackson. To the outside. Nothing there for Jenny Davis. Here is Carpio. She went cross-court left. Off the left-hand strike by Plummer. To the outside, Carpio went deep, and that'll go over to the Yellow Jackets. 3-point lead. Porter serving. Each team trying to get this crucial third set. Here's Porter. That top spin is brutal. Here is Stewart, the block back in. There is Emma Seitz with the point. Momentum now going back over to the Yellow Jackets. Seitz playing well. Seitz just a sophomore out of Toledo. And here's Porter, another young player for this Defiance team. Jackson, Carpio. Carpio went down the line. Good job on the save there by Hollis. Quakers back to Carpio on the near side as she rotates to the right. That'll be set up for Stewart, and Stewart gets the point just in front of Patridge. Sometimes better to be lucky than good. I think that time the Quakers will take it. Stewart will serve as we see Fedorenko come back in. Porter. Seitz back across. There's nothing there for the Yellow Jackets. As that goes into the middle on Jocko, and then the point blocked up front, and Jocko stayed with it, gets the point for the Quakers. Nope, they're going to say they took it away. 2018, they went. It was a net violation against Earlham. Stewart coming out. And we'll see Denisha Matea come back in. She'll be on the back row. Here is Jenny Davis on the serve. I believe it is Davis, number 11. Fedorenko to the outside. And they're going to say, wait a minute, that was outside the antenna. The floor official called that. So point will go to Defiance. And the Quakers are going to get a timeout right here. We, too, will take a timeout on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard. Quakers lead it by 1.
Not all insurance agents are the same. Choosing the right one can make a big difference in price, service, and value. That's why you should choose Harrington Hoke Insurance. As an independent agent, they don't work for an insurance company. They work for you, the client. And their job is to get to know you, your family, and your business so that they can help you develop an insurance plan that is just for you. Serving Richmond and all of Indiana since 1933, Harrington Hoke Insurance, we got this.
There you see it as the Quakers have seen their lead evaporate down to just a single point. Earlham trying to hold on to win this third set and take a 2-1 lead for the Yellow Jackets. And I said it before, and they've been playing well of late. And now they have a chance to tie this one On the serve, Davis. Quakers come back to the outside. Fedorenko has it blocked. Quakers able to keep it alive. Hedinger on the return. Ball played at the net by Fedorenko once again. To the outside here, Seitz. And Earlham again keeps it alive. Jackson off of Carpio. Big strike with the left hand. Quakers come back, and they're going to get called for the double hit. Tied at 20 apiece. Davis again on the serve. Fedorenko from behind the attack line in the set. They're going to get it again. Another double hit, and all of a sudden the lead is gone. Quakers down 21-20. Looked like they were well on their way to winning this one, and it has now slipped away. Here is Carpio to the near side. Yellow Jackets come back. Seitz, and that's going to go against the Yellow Jackets. Tied at 21. Things starting to tighten up as we'll see Ashley Burton come back into the lineup now for the Quakers. Hedinger serving. Went deep middle. Here's the middle attack, and it's in. That'll go to Jesse Davis. Quakers down by 1. And here's Abigail Cronin. Boy, you get this set, you really put the pressure back on the other team. Another good serve. Nope, it's going to go wide as she tried to go into the corner. Tied at 22, service error. Carpio has played well here tonight. Carpio now serving. And the last thing you can do here, make no unforced errors. Really put the ball back in the other team's court, make them make the mistakes. Good serve. Rotating to the right, and it's wide off the hit by Jesse Davis. Quakers take a huge 1-point lead, but Defiance, they want to talk about it. On the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard, Quakers up by 1.
Hello, my name is Kyle Schwarzkopf. I'm the manager of Kyle's National Road Auto and business in Richmond since 1979. We employ ASE certified technicians, and we have over 80 years of experience. We work on all domestics and most European and Japanese cars. Give us a call at 966-1555. Kyle's National Road Auto Service. My name is Kyle Schwarzkopf, and I approve this message.
Back here at the Athletics and Wellness Center, Quakers lead at 23-22. They had a T-shirt giveaway night here tonight called Ace the Yellow Jackets. So all the fans who showed up tonight got a free T-shirt courtesy of the Earlham College Athletics Department and the Earlham College Student Life. Nice promotion. I would have probably changed it to spray the Yellow Jackets. Doesn't that make more sense? Swat the Yellow Jackets. I like that. Get maybe something different out there. Carpio on the serve again. Yellow Jackets will come to the near side. Seitz has it blocked out of bounds. It was last touched by Jackson and or Burton of Earlham. Tied at 23. Side out again for the Yellow Jackets. Here is Sydney Unger. And Unger gets the ace as Cardwell unable to handle that one, and we now have set point here for the Yellow Jackets. And Earlham says we're going to talk about it as well. We will take another timeout. On the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard, Quakers trying to hold on, trailing it by 1.
Our community. It's where we live. It's where we work. It's where we play. At West End Bank, we're not just in the community, we're a part of the community. And that's why we support over 100 programs for local nonprofits and schools, including our financial literacy program that positively impacts countless students throughout the area. You bank locally, so we give back locally. To watch people grow, with endless possibilities.
Well, there you see it. The Quakers have to hold on right here and force this one into a few extra points in the third set, or they're in danger of falling down 2-1. Yellow Jackets with a service error of their own, and that's big. Get rid of the break board for you right there as the Quakers will have it side out. Amalexon on the serve for the Quakers. Tied at 24. We'll go extras in the set. Boy, good job as Amalexon came up and played it. Sopped by Burton to the near side. Back again. Porter went deep. Nice job there by Hedinger. There is Burton with a big-time hit returned again. Jackson to the outside. Stewart. And Stewart with a point. Set point, Quakers. Amalexon on the serve. Yellow Jackets need the point. Porter to the middle. Nice job by Cardwell. Burton again at the net. Both teams playing that one well. Good job by Stewart. Jackson went deep. Back to the net again. Here's Porter. And Porter saved again by Amalexon. Here's Stewart to the outside. Hits it into the net. And we're tied at 25. Here's Patridge. Great college volleyball here tonight. It's actually been really fun to watch. Quakers are as competitive as they have been in many, many years. Serve again by Partridge, or take that back. Patridge, not the Partridge family. There's Stewart. Quakers now lead it by 1. How about ending it right here if you're Ashley Burton? The offensive player of the week in the Heartland Collegiate Athletic Conference. Nice serve again. In the middle. Quakers with Jackson, got a hand on it, kept alive by Burton and returned by Cardwell. Defiance went to the middle again, and Burton reaches out, keeps it alive. Stewart from behind the line. A Defiance this time to Porter to the near side. Burton diving and can't keep it alive. Good effort. Tied at 26. Well, that's a pretty good effort that time by Burton, just trying to keep it in the air. More fans are showing up to see this one. Side out, Defiance. Yellow Jackets. Here is Stewart. Good play up front again by Defiance. He'll go work it to the outside again. Here is Porter. Reaching out. Cardwell can't keep it alive. And now the Yellow Jackets have it set point. This is Madison Hollis on the serve. Chance to go up 2-1. Clips the top of the net. Quakers to the outside to Stewart, and they will stay alive. Quakers tie it again at 27. Despite having Jenny Davis and Madison Hollis up front, or take that back, Brooke Plummer up front. Jackson on the serve. Here is the middle attack, and I'll tell you what, that left hand is very potent. You look at Brooke Plummer and the way she can strike. Quakers again down by 1. The pressure continues to be against Earlham. Here's Porter on the serve. Quakers can't make a mistake right here as they'll go to Stewart down the line. It's long and it's wide, and the Quakers will lose the set 29-27. And now the Quakers must come back and win this one as they trail it on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard 2-1. This is Earlham Volleyball and Radio Troy Digital Sports.
Hi, this is Steve Funkhauser, and I was talking to someone the other day about how friendly and professional the crew at Jiffy Lube is, and they said, "You are always so upbeat. I'm going to call you Mr. Positive." And so now I am. Mr. Positive, and I want you to know how proud I am of you and that you are doing a great job today. And hey, do something nice for somebody. Make somebody smile. Smiles are contagious, you know. I want you to have a great day and the horse you rode in on. Jiffy Lube. Fast, friendly, professional. I'm Mr. Positive, and I approve this message.
Drive in for the win and drive out with savings. It's a savings drive only at Wetzel Ford. Choose from our huge selection and drive away with a win. Right now, you can lease a 2017 Fusion S for only $249 a month for 36 months. Or lease a 2018 Flex for only $339 a month for 36 months. Or save over $4,500 and get 1.9% APR for 60 months on our huge selection of F-150 XLTs. Drive in for great savings during the Savings Drive at Wetzel Ford Richmond.
Summit Computer Systems is a full-service computer manufacturing and support company founded in 1997. They partner with businesses and individuals to provide computer systems, hardware service, support, design services, high-speed wireless internet, network design, and more. Summit Computers, 1427 Chester Boulevard in Richmond. Give them a call at 939-2120.
At Square Donuts, we take our donuts seriously, and apparently so do our customers. Square Donuts is by far the #1 donut shop in Richmond. At Square Donuts, we bake our donuts, cinnamon rolls, long johns, and many other varieties fresh daily. Donuts became our family tradition and business in 1967, and we've continued through 3 generations. Square Donuts in Richmond has 2 locations, including 1241 Northwest 5th Street and 3637 East Main in the Hoppy Jeweler Plaza. Square Donuts of Richmond. We never cut corners and never will.
For over a century, Richmond Power & Light has been providing safe, reliable energy to the citizens and businesses of Richmond and the surrounding area. Through their dedicated and talented employees, they are advancing their tradition of exceptional service through new technology, training, and efficiency in everything they do. Richmond Power & Light provides reliable, low-cost energy and technology services in a customer-focused, environmentally responsible, safety-conscious manner. Richmond Power & Light. Together, we make powerful partners.
We're back once again here at the Athletics and Wellness Center as the Defiance Yellow Jackets now lead at 2-1, winning an exciting third set, 29-27. Tonight's match being brought to you by your Richmond area Subways. Each day of the week, you can get a different 6-inch sub with no artificial flavors or colors, just $3.50. Every Friday, the tuna, Saturday, the Black Forest ham, and then Sunday, the meatball marinara. Treat yourself at Subway. 4 locations in Richmond and Hagerstown. Subway, eat fresh. And don't forget, every morning, the Subway scoreboard, the sports page we have for you every day with complete scores and highlights from the world of sports right there on radiotroy.com. We are ready now for the 4th set. Quakers have to win to keep this one going. Quakers again will be attacking right to left. Some of the fans, by the way, had left after that last set. Maybe they got to go home and study. Silly. All right, Henniger on the serve for the Quakers. Let's see if Earlham can make a run here. That is a point for Earlham as Emma Seitz went soft and tried to sneak that one by. Quakers have done a much better job since that opening set, managing to stop that soft attack. Back to the middle, but they didn't get that back line as the Quakers left an opening. Jessie Davis found it. Quakers really just had one back, and that was Megan Henniger. Unger, side out. Defiance does not want to be the second team to fall to the Quakers after snapping that long losing streak in the conference. Here's Burton with the left hand, able to get high enough to tap that one in. Earlham was down 2-0 to Manchester, rallied to win it 3-2. They will have to rally again here, down 2-1. Quakers got it at the net, and easy enough that time by Carly Fedorenko. And Earlham now leading it 3-1. Again, Angelica Carpio on the serve and unable to play it. Unger, I think she was anticipating that ball was going to go out. And by the time she changed her mind, it was too late. So the Quakers, again, Carpio doing a nice job on the serve. Ball played at the net. Quakers will get it to Burton. Burton will find Fedorenko. Fedorenko able to play that one. Hediger toward the back. Here's Burton. I don't know what all the rules are and when you have to take a player out, but I would never take Ashley Burton out. Never. I would pay the official to tell me I didn't have to. Here's Fedorenko again. Burton went soft and found the opening. Well, what you do there, you're back on your heels, afraid she's going to drill one, and then by the time you're back, your momentum takes you away, and we have a change here by the Yellow Jackets. First time we have seen now Alexa St. Julian out of Oregon, Ohio. Well, that's confusing. Where do you live? Oregon. No, Ohio. And the point for the Quakers, Carpio again. That's got to be some kind of bit. You live in Oregon or Ohio? I live in Oregon, Ohio. Well, which is it? Yes, that one. Carpio again. Nice job, and that'll go to the Quakers. Angelica Carpio doing the job here for Earlham on the serve. Earlham leads it by 7, trying to force a deciding 5th set. Carpio again just clips the top of the net, but it went wide. Service error, but what a job by Angelica Carpio. Side out now for Jaden Patridge, who at one time I called her Partridge. Just once, though. Only because I can watch the Partridge Family on MeTV. 8-2. Cardwell keeping it alive. Jackson on the return. Here is the strike by Jenny Davis, stopped up front. There's Porter. Quakers able to get a hand on it to the outside and down the line on the strike by Fedorenko. Jackson keeps it alive, quickly pushed again by Cardwell. Good volley back and forth to the outside. Porter saved there by Hedinger. Quakers play it. Fedorenko pushes it and gets the point. Amalexin in. Stewart in. Quakers lead it by 7. Stewart along with Jackson and Ashley Burton on the front row. Boy, nice deep serve by Stewart. And nothing there for the Yellow Jackets. They go deep. Henniger able to save that one. Amalexin will find Stewart on the near side. Back to the outside. Porter, and that's going to be long. Well, if it wasn't long, it was wide. Quakers get the point. And Earlham opening up their biggest lead of any of the sets, I believe, so far tonight at 8. Another change, we will see Danielle Robbins come in for the first time. The outside hitter out of Westland, Michigan. Side out again for the Quakers as Sydney Amalexin. And a service error. So now the lead down to 7. Side out for the Yellow Jackets. Here's Madison Hollis on the serve. Amalexin, Jackson, and boy, I tell you what, I'm not sure how she found it, but Burton couldn't have taken that ball and thrown it back there any more perfectly than she did. There was not much room on that back left corner. Burton serving. And in a self-defense mode, unable to play that one was Alexa St. Julian. That's kind of unfair for her. She just checked in, and they went right after her. The Quakers attacked her zone And she was unable to handle that one. Let's see now where the Quakers will go. Again, they go to that backside where Jenny Davis was. Here's Davis inside the attack line. Burton to play it. Stewart, now Emma Luxon from behind the attack line. Went deep. Patridge there. Yellow Jackets also from behind the attack line. That was Unger. Here comes Stewart. Nice job digging that one out as Patridge. Returned by the Yellow Jackets, and that's going to go long. And the Quakers have now opened up a 10-point lead here in the fourth set. Burton again on the serve. In the middle. And that one into the net. As Brooke Plummer, she's been effective in the middle, but that time unable to get any lift. And again, the Quakers up by 11. Burton on the serve. Again, just let the other team make the mistakes. To the outside. Off the strike is Jenny Davis. Quakers come back with Stewart. Jenny Davis was there, but Stewart too strong on the left side. Quakers lead it now 15-3. There's not much right now that Bree Brenner can do, the head coach of Defiance. She's hoping her team will snap out of this one. Quakers with all the momentum right now. That is on Jonko with a push to the middle. Kept alive. Nice job by the Yellow Jackets. Quakers back to the middle on Jonko again. Saved by Stewart. Jackson back to Stewart. Went deep, and that's long. Quakers lead it by 11. This has been a total domination so far, pretty much like what we saw by Defiance in that second set. Side out, here is Porter. Porter with a nice serve. Here is Stewart. And Stewart with the point from the left side. Julia Stewart, the freshman out of Seattle, Washington. And the Quakers lead it by 12. Jackson will serve. Carpio back in. Here come the Yellow Jackets down the middle. There is on Jonko there along with Carpio. Here is Stewart back to the middle on Jonko. Returned by Patridge. Went deep, and it went too deep. Boy, what a difference in this fourth set. Jackson again with that left-handed serve, and that's going to be wide. Quakers have given up 2 of the points off service errors in this set. Otherwise, they'd potentially be leading 19-3. Jenny Davis on the serve. Amalexin to the outside. Carpio with a nice strike and kept alive by the Yellow Jackets. Porter on the return. Jackson off the rotation to Carpio on the right side. Jackson sets it back to Stewart. Stewart pushed it deep. Porter. And that's hit into the next county that time by Emma Seitz. So the Quakers now lead it by 13. Back in Fedorenko as Emma Luxon will sit down. Here is Stewart on the serve, and Stewart went deep as well in another service error. So of the 6 points that the Yellow Jackets have scored, 3 of those have been service errors. Abigail Cronin now on the serve for the Yellow Jackets. And kept alive. Good job by the Quakers. Matea, but then unable to keep it alive up front as the Quakers give up the point. 11-point lead. See if the Quakers can keep the momentum going. Here is the strike from the left side. Fedorenko with a point. Side out Quakers, plus 12. Megan Henniger on the serve now for Earlham. Right now, looks like we're going to be heading to a 5th set. That's going to be long again. Well, now the official said it was touched by Burton, so Defiance will get the point. One official called it long. The other official said it was in, but it didn't matter. It was touched by the Quakers. Here is Burton, and Burton with the point. Carpio with the serve now for Earlham. Good deep serve again. That one pushed by Jesse Davis. Burton again, this time off the right side. Is Porter unable to stop it? (21-8). Federico at the net. Well, this Defiance team, they look nothing like they have looked in this entire match up to this point, including that big 29-27 win in the third set. Here's Porter from the attack line. Federico is there. Again, blocked up front by Burton. To the outside to Porter again. And on the backside, Henniger. There is Burton. Good job on the rotation there by Matea. And there's another point by Federico. And Earlham just simply taking Defiance apart here in this fourth set. Carpio again on the serve. To the middle. And unable to save that one. On the backside was Henniger. That'll be a point for Jesse Davis. Side out. Now for Defiance. Here's Jaden Patridge. Quakers lead at 23-9. Here is Federico off the right side. Rotates back to the left. Porter down the line. Henniger plays it back to the middle and rolls off the top of the net. Burton and gets it back and destroys it. Set point, Quakers. Total domination here in the fourth set. And that'll be a service error by the Quakers. But again, that's 4. Quakers would have put this one away if they just go ahead and make sure they don't serve into that net. That's just something you shouldn't do. Sounds simple enough. Here's Burton again. It's over. We will head to a deciding fifth set on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard. We're tied at 2 apiece. This is Earlham Volleyball and Radio Troy Digital Sports.
Finding a used car dealership you can trust is not an easy thing to do, but for me, the choice was an easy one. I went to Tony's Car Sales in Richmond. I purchased my last 2 cars from Tony's and couldn't be happier with the service. They didn't pressure me, and they worked with me through the entire process. If you're in the market for a great used vehicle, get to Tony's Car Sales in Richmond, 250 National Road West, or give them a call at 962-5665, or go to their website, tonyscarsales.com. For over 30 years, Reynolds Plumbing has been keeping the Richmond-Wayne County area running. Whether on commercial properties, restaurants, or residential, they've done quality plumbing, heating, and air work for thousands of customers. In a small town, a company like theirs cannot stay in business for as long as they have without being very good at what they do. It's not just about quality work, it's about customer service. If that's the kind of experience you want on your next plumbing or HVAC job, then Reynolds Plumbing has you covered. Call Reynolds Plumbing today at 966-0994.
Drive in for the win and drive out with savings. It's a savings drive only at Wetzel Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram. Choose from our huge selection and drive away with a win. Right now, you can save up to $7,000 on every Cherokee in stock. Or lease a new Jeep Compass Latitude from only $218 a month for 24 months. Or how about saving over $5,000 on most Pacifica and Grand Caravan models in stock? Drive in for savings during the savings drive at Wetzel Chrysler Richmond.
At the Reed Orthopedic Center, our physicians and support team devote themselves to helping you return to a healthy and active lifestyle. Our expertise includes shoulder, elbow, foot, ankle, hand, wrist, hip, and knee injuries, as well as pain management and rehabilitation, and school athletic training programs and sports medicine. We are committed to providing you with the best possible orthopedic treatment that we can. To request an appointment at the Reed Orthopedic Center, call 765-935-8905.
Back at the Athletics and Wellness Center, we will head to a deciding fifth set as the Quakers dominated this fourth set, 25-10. Let me give you an idea about Ashley Burton. 33 total attacks, 20 kills, a .545 hit percentage tonight. Those numbers are absolutely Madden-esque. By the way, 24 digs by Megan Hettinger. Jaden Patridge has 24 digs for the Yellow Jackets. But the numbers just don't stack up when you look at Ashley Burton at .545. 23.5 points she has scored here tonight. And that's why we call her the moneymaker. Set number 5, and Hettinger, a good serve. Quakers try to get the point first, and they guess who? I'm telling you, this isn't rocket science here. If I were and I'm not, it'd be Burton. Quakers will go up 2-0. I would look like a genius. Now, Burton might get tired by the time she graduates, but she is just dominating here again tonight. To the outside. On the strike that time by Unger. Here comes Fedorenko. And that one unable to be saved. Jackson got a hand on it. Now, I'm not taking anything away from anybody else, but, you know, when Wilt Chamberlain was good, they went to him a lot. When I was in school, they went to me a lot. Unger on the serve. And that'll go wide. You call me the Polish Rocket for nothing. 2-2 here in the fifth set. Unger again on the serve. Here is Fedorenko just a step inside the attack line. Defiance back to the middle. They try to go soft. Quakers come back. Burton again. It's like a rocket coming off that right arm. And here's another player that's played extremely well on the serve, and that's Carpio. On Halika Carpio. We'll start calling her the Tucson Rocket because she has played well tonight. That is Porter. Here is the outside. The point good by Fedorenko. And it was Carpio that really got things going earlier with a series of nice serves that gave the Quakers the big lead. Boy, that would have been close to being out. Unger played it. But that helped the Quakers win that fourth set. And Burton again off the right side. 5-2. Defiance now starting to find out they are in trouble if they don't get things going here pretty quick. Earlham has dominated since the beginning of the fourth set. Another one. Boy, how old man momentum has changed sides. He was setting in the lap a 2-1 lead, everything going Defiance's way, and now the Quakers have taken over. They're about ready to rally and win another one. As that one not played well by Matea. Quakers lead at 6-3, side out for Patridge. Quakers, left hand good, right in the middle for Burton. Burton, I tell you what, how smart is she? She went up, knew she wasn't going to get the ball. Ball's coming down, she goes back to the left hand and gets the point. Amaluxon on the serve. Quakers +4 to the outside is Porter. Henninger played it well again on that back line. Here's Stewart going deep. Nothing there for Porter. Had to settle. Here's Jackson in the middle and wide as Burton unable to get that one to fall. 7-4. Quakers lead it by 3. Side out again for the Yellow Jackets. This is Hollis on the serve. Amaluxon. Jackson pushed it with the left hand. The set to the outside. That again is Plummer, and it goes wide. Unable to come up with it is Cardwell, and now momentum starting to shift back over to Defiance. Quakers still lead it by 2. Again, we played a 15 in the 5th set, but you got to win by 2. That is Amaluxon. Burton again, and it's too long. Down to 1. This game can change so quickly. Again, Defiance with the serve. Amaluxon. Now Jackson from behind the attack line. Stewart, and now the Quakers starting to make some mistakes here in this 5th set. Earlham's going to get a timeout. We will take a timeout as well on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard. 5th set, we're tied at 7.
New Vision Sports is a training program that focuses on the training and improvement of the serious-minded athlete, including all ages and skill levels. From creating customized workout plans to providing ongoing motivation and support, New Vision strives to help you achieve your training goals. Their trainers use a variety of effective workout plans based on your specific goals. New Vision Sports, 977-5831, or go to their website, newvisionsports.com. That's New Vision Sports with a Z.
We're in the 5th and deciding set here at the Athletics and Wellness Center. We are tied at 7 apiece. Side out again for the Yellow Jackets. Amaluxon played it deep. Here's Burton, went to the corner, and it's in. That had to have hit right on the line. And now they're going to switch sides, in case you're wondering. After they get to the number 8, they switch sides. I wonder why they do that, because it never seems to me like there's any difference on either side. The lighting's the same, the floor's the same. But nonetheless, the benches change too. Burton serving. +1 Quakers. Defiance trying to come back and tie it up from the left side. That was Jenny Davis. Here is Stewart. Stewart again, and blocked back in. Big time block. The Yellow Jackets get the point. That was, by the way, Brooke Plummer able to tie this in 8 apiece. We may go a little extra here in the 5th set. This is going to be Porter serving, and that's in right in between Cardwell and Amaluxon on the back line. Quakers trying to hold on, get their second win in the HCAC. Here is Stewart with the point. Carpio back in, side out Quakers, Jackson serving. Student section, in fact, a lot of the athletes are here tonight to cheer on the Quakers. Nice block. Stewart was there, Onhunko was there as well. Quakers lead at 10-9. Again, the serve. Jackson to the middle, and Henninger unable to come up with it off the hit. That was Brooke Plummer, I believe, back in the middle again. We're tied at 10. We've played a lot of volleyball here tonight. Side out, Defiance. Henninger in the middle. Here is Stewart from the right side. Nothing there for Defiance. Carpio keeps it alive. Here's Stewart. Went back to the middle. Yellow Jackets trying to find an opening. Hediger dives and keeps that one alive. Stewart again with a point. Megan Hediger was the one who kept that one alive, and Earlham able to get the point. And we've got a timeout on the floor. On the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard, Quakers lead this one 11-10.
For the past 35 years, Van Vliet Insurance has built a reputation of bringing a personal touch. That's because at Van Vliet, it's all about you, your needs, your life, and our town. Along with providing quality coverage to individuals, families, and local businesses, we're proud of our community and the opportunity we have to protect your future within it. Van Vliet Insurance, an Erie Insurance representative. Hometown professionals at work for you.
You can hear the crowd here as Earlham well represented here tonight by the student section. Here is Stewart on the serve. Quakers lead it by 1. Patridge on the return. Quakers on the backside again. Here is the big strike by the Quakers. And unable to play that one. Stewart on the back row. Tied at 11. Side out, Unger. I believe that is Unger. 14. It is. Nope, that's going to be Abigail Cronin on the serve. Tied at 11. Good job that time on the save, Fedorenko. Hediger again to the near side, and Carpio with the point. Quakers lead it by 1. Baseball players have shown up in mass. I think the word got out on social media. To the outside, Defiance. Here is the tap inside by Fedorenko. Jackson back to Fedorenko. Into the net. Tied at 12. The baseball team only had about 3 guys here. Now they've got the entire team. Side out, Yellow Jackets. And I'll tell you what, nice return that time by Hediger to the middle. And the point good by the Yellow Jackets. Now they lead it by 1. Timeout on the floor. We will take a timeout. On the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard, Quakers trail this one by 1.
As an internet service provider, Parallax Systems offers reliable residential high-speed internet service and business service. With a fiber backbone reaching over 150 miles, we have created a multifaceted delivery system. Our dark fiber leasing has proved beneficial to public and private sectors alike. Parallax serves Wayne County and surrounding areas. Parallax Systems, when speed matters. A division of Richmond Power and Light.
You can hear how loud it is here at the Athletics and Wellness Center. I don't think that they've had a ruckus crowd like this in a long time, as the Quakers need to get a stop. Here is Fedorenko. Defiance kind of getting their mojo back a little bit on defense. Here's Burton, and Burton can't get it off the set from Jackson, and we're now to match point. Defiance trying to wrap it up right here. Unger on the serve. Can the Quakers come back? Fedorenko, Jackson, Carpio near side. Nice job again by the Yellow Jackets, and that should be, well, they're going to call that against the Quakers. And they got the Quakers, I believe, on a net violation, and this one is over. The Quakers lose it tonight in a heartbreaker by a final of 3-2. We will come back and wrap this one up in a moment. This has been Earlham Volleyball, Radio Troy Digital Sports.
Little Sheba's Restaurant and Zini's Place. Come join us in Richmond at 175 Fort Wayne Avenue or at our newest location in Centerville at 129 East Main Street. Grab one of our gourmet pizzas, a deluxe sandwich, steak or fresh salad, and an ice-cold beer or your favorite wine. Featuring live music every Tuesday, Friday, and Saturday, plus more in our smoke-free environment. 10% discount with a valid student ID. It's better than being home.
And we're back one final time here at the Athletics and Wellness Center as the Quakers drop a tough one here tonight, a 5-setter to Defiance, losing that 5th set by a final 15-12, and so the Quakers will fall to 13-6 on the season. They're now 1-1 in conference play. The Yellow Jackets keep their dominance alive over the Quakers as they win it here tonight and improve their overall record to 7-8, and they are 2-0 in conference play. So Quakers will be back in action coming up. In fact, on Friday they have a non-conference matchup at Marion. It'll be interesting to see after they play that matchup. They come back here on Saturday. Brian Cox will have the call as the Quakers will take on Franklin College, and that will be a 1 o'clock start time. And we'll have it for you right here on Radio Troy Digital Sports. Quakers lose it by final 3-2. Thanks for being with us. This has been Earlham Volleyball right here, Radio Troy Digital Sports.